What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another high-risk coin pusher video for you all today. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a $20 million buy-in, and we're starting with 500 quarters. Super expensive game today. Anyhow, wish me good luck. Hopefully we can walk out of here with a brand new world record win. My goodness, they got this thing stacked up fantastically well. Looks like a ginormous tower of $5,000 and $10,000 chips back there on the pusher. And it has some gold bars at the top of it. Let's see, on the playfield, the lower shelf, they got 5 quarter towers. Those 2 towers on the left and the right corner, those have $25,000 chips at the base of them. The tower right there in the center, that one's got $10,000 chips at the base of it. And the other 2 towers have $5,000 chips at the base of them. Well, that big old tower back there on the pusher, it's losing chips at the base of it. That's about to crash down any moment now. They got tons of stuff on the blue shelves today. There's like all kinds of $1,000 chip towers, $5,000 and $10,000 chip towers, and like 2 enormous towers of $25,000 chips. Check that out. Now those are super valuable. Oh my goodness! Wow, there's a bunch of Bitcoins sitting inside that tower. Check that out. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a massive win today. That big old tower's about to crash down any moment now. Got quite a few quarters left in the bowl, so let's get them in there. Hopefully we can start winning them quarter towers here shortly. That way we can get a nice amount of quarters. Alright, there went another 15 grand right there. Well, that right there was the last of the quarters, so let's go collect the quarters and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&B Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So that previous round was a huge success. We made a tremendous amount of money, and I think we got like 2 Bitcoins so far, and I think we got about 620 quarters. So I'm going to go ahead and use that skill stop button, try to get a lot of quarters built up behind all these towers. Yeah, I'll say that big old tower back there on the pusher is going to crash down any moment now. Come on, nice push. Oh my goodness. Well, those quarter towers, hopefully we can get them here in a few minutes. Nice, got another Bitcoin. Oh yeah, jackpot baby, nice! Holy guacamole, that was a fabulous push right there. Wow, that was an outstanding avalanche. Let's get that loot chute cleared out. Alrighty, A&B Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I got that loot chute cleared out. My goodness, it just keeps on continuing to rain $5,000 chips. That is absolutely incredible. And check that out. There's a sky blue mystery bag and a pink mystery bag hidden inside that tower. That is amazing. So I will open up both of those mystery bags after we win these remaining towers out of there. My goodness, that quarter tower on the right, it's leaning forward a tiny bit. Continuing to get a bunch of $5,000 chips out there in the center. So I think we do need to push on that left-hand side because that quarter tower still has a lot more progress to make than the one on the right. My goodness, did you see that push right there? That was insane. Got a boatload of $5,000 chips now. And while you're at it, take a guess down in the comments and let me know how much money you think I'm going to make back today from a $20 million buy-in. I know that's a lot of money to spend on one of these machines, but I do this for you all. Like I've said hundreds of times before, I try to make the best content out there, and I try to make it as entertaining as possible. And I know the majority of y'all like to see the big buy-in videos, so that's why I make them. And let me know if you'd want to see more videos like this. Do you want to see like more $10 million buy-ins all the way up to $200 million buy-ins? Or would you want to see like $500 million buy-ins? Or would you want me to go back down to like $100,000 buy-ins, $5,000 buy-ins, $1 million buy-ins? Just let me know what types of videos you'd want to see down in the comments, and I'll try my best to make it happen. So anyhow, we only got a couple quarters left in the basket. Let's try them over there on the left-hand side. Come on, humongous push. Nice, we got like 5 or 10 grand on that left side. So anyhow, let's go retrieve the quarters and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, I'm back. So before we continue playing, I'd like to go ahead and open up one of these mystery bags. So let's see, which one should I start with? I think I'm going to start with the pink mystery bag first. Let's go ahead and check it out, see if there's anything really good and valuable in there. It feels like it's loaded up pretty good, so let's see, what do we get? Oh my goodness, wow, check this out. So we got the $5 chip and the dark blue earbuds. So this $5 chip right here, I get to cash this in. They will take all them towers that are on the blue shelves and they'll put them into the playfield somewhere. And this dark blue earbud is worth a cash only bonus game. I get to cash this in. They will load the whole entire machine up with cash. So that's not bad at all. I was not expecting to see that dark blue earbud today. Normally they put that dark blue earbud in there like once out of every 10 games or so. So I think that makes 2 days in a row we've got that dark blue earbud. Maybe 3 days in a row, I'm not sure. That's a huge surprise. So after we get these 2 other quarter towers out of there, I will open up the sky blue mystery bag. So stay tuned for that. So anyhow, let's go ahead and stack this thing up with quarters. Try to get a large base of quarters built up behind both of these quarter towers. And pretty much the only reason I'm putting this much effort into getting these towers of quarters is because there's $25,000 chips at the base of them. Y'all may not be able to see those, I'm not sure. I mean, you can't see the chip value, but you can see the chips, if that makes any sense. So anyhow, let's see what that does. That was a bunch of quarters I just put in there. Yeah, we just really need a lot of quarters built up behind them towers for them to go. And if you're wondering why the towers on the sides have such a hard time falling down at times, it's because if there's any weight or pressure built up on the quarters are just going to take the easiest route or the easiest path of travel. And that would either be around the towers or the quarters would just fall down those gutters. There's a gutter on the left and the right hand side. And those gutters are founded on quarters. And lots of other stuff falls down the gutters like chips, skull bars. And if you're wondering where all that stuff goes, it goes into the loot box that's inside the machine, and that money goes to the house. I don't get to win or keep any of that money. However, sometimes there is a $50 chip in there, and if I win it, I get to cash it in. They'll take all that stuff that we lost and they'll put it back into the playfield. So hopefully that $50 chip is hidden inside one of them mystery bags. And also, we still got that sky blue mystery bag we got to open. And there's 4 more mystery bags on the blue shelves today. There's a dark blue mystery bag on that right side, and way back there on the right side there's like a lighter blue mystery bag, and on the left hand side there's a burgundy red mystery bag and a green mystery bag way back there in the back. So 4 more mystery bags we could potentially win, and we also got that $5 chip, so I'll get to cash that in later on, and we'll take everything that's on them blue shelves and they'll put them into the playfield. So yeah, this should be a pretty decent game today. We could really use a nice profit, because I played, let's see, 2 other games before this one. The first game was actually a winning game, to be honest with you. I think I profited like 20 million or something, maybe like 21 million. And the second game I played, that's when I lost all that profit and a bunch more money. So as of right now, I am down close to $38 million, I believe it was. So we need to at least make $38 million in profit on this game right here to break even for the day. So anyhow, that right there was the last of the quarters. My goodness, some quarter towers are super close. So let's go round up the quarters and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, I'm back. So before we continue playing, I'd like to go ahead and open up the sky blue mystery bag just to see what's in there. Hopefully it's loaded up really good. It feels decently heavy, believe it or not. So let's see. What do we get? Oh my goodness, wow, check this out. So we got 3 $1 chips, the $10 chip, and 3 white dice. The white dice, I get to roll these at the end of the game. Whatever they all land on, my winnings will multiply by those numbers. And each one of the $1 chips is worth 500 free quarters, so I get to cash all 3 of these in. They'll give me an extra 1,500 quarters. That is absolutely remarkable. And this $10 chip, this is worth 1 free tower. I get to cash this in. They'll let me spin a wheel, and the wheel has all these different types of chip values on there. And whatever that wheel lands on, that's what type of brand new tower they'll build somewhere in the playfield. So anyhow, it's not bad at all. Both of those mystery bags were loaded up really well. So anyhow, let's get right back to pushing. I'd say both of these quarter towers are going to crash down within the next couple of minutes. I'd hope so anyway. Both of them are severely close to the edge. Come on, nice push. Yeah, I'd say that one on the right side is going to fall down like any time now. Yeah, and there's tons of towers on the blue shelves today. I'd say there's probably, I'm going to say maybe close to $2 million, all that stuff on the blue shelves combined. So there's actually multiple ways I could win all that stuff. Today I got that $5 chip, so I'll get to cash that in. They'll move all them towers to the playfield. But say that $5 chip was not in there, then it would cost me 2 times the original buy-in to get them to move that stuff to the playfield. And every now and then they'll also have a red earbud in there. If I win that red earbud, I'd get to cash it in. They'd move everything that's on the blue shelves to the playfield. So it's pretty much the exact same thing as the $5 chip. Oh my goodness, both of the towers, they're about to go. Come on. Nice, we got that tower on the left-hand side. Now let's get that one on the right. Let's just keep on stacking up that right-hand side. Oh yeah, it's right there on the edge. That might be a win right there. Oh my goodness, there's so much money on the line. Look at all those $25,000 chips. Quarters also. And who knows, there could be something hidden inside that tower. Alright, that's a win. Come on, nice push. Oh yeah, jackpot baby, that's what I'm talking about. Got both of them quarter towers. I'll take it. And there's actually one more way I could get some of them towers that are on the blue shelves. You see how that $5,000 chip tower and the one on the left side is like hanging over the blue shelf just a tiny bit? If I stack up the quarters really high back there on the pusher, I'd have a pretty high chance of trick shotting them 2 towers into the playfield. But that would only be effective for them 2 towers out there. It wouldn't really help us win the other ones. So that's not the best way to go about it. I mean, it's always a good thing to do if that $5 chip is not in there. Sometimes it can save you from paying a lot of money. So anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters. There's still 10 grand in there, which I think we're just going to leave that in there. So anyhow, let's go ahead and cash in the $10 chip and all 3 of the $1 chips, and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&D coin pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $10 chip and all 3 of the $1 chips. It gave me an extra 1,500 quarters. So we got about 4,900 quarters now, pretty close to 5,000 of them. So I'd say that's way more than enough quarters to get the whole entire machine cleared out today. And anyhow, I cashed in that $10 chip and they let me spin that wheel. And today it landed on 1 ounce gold bars. As you can see, they built a gigantic tower of gold back there on the pusher. Don't think I've ever seen a tower of gold like that before. That is extremely unique. And they built like smaller towers on the left and the right hand side. 2 smaller towers of gold. So those may be a little bit difficult to win since they're on the corners. But I'm not going to let that stop me from getting the whole entire machine cleared out. We're going to play as long as we need to. Now, I've been here probably about 4 hours now. Not on this one game right here, but 4 hours in total playing the other 2 games. The first game, like I said, it was a winning game. We actually got the whole entire machine cleared out on that first game in probably about half an hour, so that was a pretty quick game compared to normal. There wasn't that much in there, and I don't even think we got that $10 chip or nothing. That second game I played, oh yeah, jackpot baby, nice. We got that enormous tower of gold to crash down. My goodness, it's raining gold. That's what I'm talking about. My goodness, we're going to be rich today, that's for sure. Making an insane amount of money. And gold. And the gold bars, they're worth whatever 1 ounce of gold is at the moment. I'm pretty sure they're around like $1,930 an ounce. Well, that's what a bunch of you all told me the spot price of gold was worth yesterday anyhow. If somebody could let me know the exact spot price of a 1 ounce gold bar down in the comments section, I would highly appreciate that. Just leave me a comment, let me know what a 1 ounce gold bar is worth. Well, that smaller tower on the left hand side that's over there on the corner, that's really being stubborn. The one on the right's moving forward here and there. The one on the left still got a lot of progress to make. Kind of looks like it's stuck there or something, like it's super glued to the machine. Well, whoever set this one up knew what they were doing. Now that tower ain't even moving at all. The base of it's moving. Every now and then you'll see the base push out a little bit further. But the top of the gold right there, it's not really moving at all for some reason. The one on the right side, it's moving pretty good, I guess. Well, it's about to fall backwards. That'll be better, actually. Oh no, I'm dropping the quarters on the floor. Pick them up here in just a moment. And also, if you're wondering what I do with all the gold that I win, I normally just keep it all. I save it in a safety deposit box. Because I've heard the gold bars are going to skyrocket in value over the next like 2 or 3 or 4 years. And I try to save as much gold as I can. Got a whole bunch of it saved up at the moment. Alright, well that right there was the last of the quarters. So let's go retrieve the quarters and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&D coin pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I'm going to try like one more round, and if we don't get these 2 remaining towers of gold out of there, well, the one on the left side ain't really a tower anymore. It fell backwards. So let's try to get that remaining gold out of there, and if we don't get it on this round, I will probably go ahead and cash in that $5 chip first, and then I will cash in that dark blue earbud. So stay tuned for that. More exciting gameplay coming right up. Yeah, this is pushing fantastically well today. And also, I counted up those $25,000 chips that was at the base of those 2 quarter towers on the left and the right side after we won those. Turns out there was 1.1 million, I believe it was. Yeah, it was like 1.1 million and 50,000. Something around that. I can't really remember, but it was definitely over $1 million, so that's what I'm saying. Them $25,000 chips add up really quick. And there's still 2 more towers of $25,000 chips on the blue shelf so we can get later on. Well, that gold's about to fall off of the right side there. Check that out. Super close. Come on, big money. Yeah, I keep on dropping my quarters all over the place. Nice, we got that tower of gold. Sweet, that's what I'm talking about. Nice, 2 more ounces of gold right there. Well, the way that gold is positioned, like where it's like leaning backwards, that might take a little while to fall down. Normally, if the chips or the gold is positioned like that, it takes a long time to go. Alright, well, we're almost out of quarters anyway, so let's get the last of them in there. Alright, well, that right there was the last of the quarters, so let's go ahead and cash in that $5 chip, and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&D coin pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $5 chip. They took all those towers that was on the blue shelves, and they put them all into the playfield. Looks like they put the 2 enormous towers of $25,000 chips back there on the pusher. They're like pretty much right there in the center of the pusher. So those are in pretty good spots, and they put the $1,000 chip towers behind that. There's a whole bunch of gold on the lower shelf, and the 4 mystery bags also. Those are in really nice spots. So hopefully we don't lose anything to the blue shelves. I mean, even if we did, it would only cost me an extra 100 grand to have them put it back into the playfield. But if that $50 chip is hidden in there, then it wouldn't cost me anything. Whenever I cashed in that $50 chip, they would just take all that stuff that's on the blue shelves and they put it into the playfield for free. And also, I don't think I told y'all what the $50 chip is like mainly used for. I get to cash it in, and they will take all the stuff that is falling down those side slots on the sides, and they'll put it back into the playfield. Oh yeah, jackpot baby, nice. We got 2 towers to go already. Nice, and a mystery bag. This tower's about to go. Oh my goodness. Wow, everything's crashing down now. Wow. Well, that loot chute's getting clogged up as usual, so let's get it cleared out. Alright, there we go. We got that loot chute all cleared out. My goodness, look at how much stuff we lost to the blue shelves. So I'm really hoping that $50 chip is in there today. Oh my goodness, well, we got another mystery bag. The burgundy red mystery bag on the right side that fell down, but it got stuck in the loot chute. Hopefully that goes down into the payout chute within the next couple of seconds. I think we just need some quarters to hit it or something. Oh yeah. Nice, that tower fell down and it brought that mystery bag with it. That's what I'm talking about. My goodness, this is doing exceptional. Yeah, I was not expecting this game to go this good today. The game looked like it was going to be pretty difficult. And that big old tower back there on the pusher looked like it was going to take hours upon hours to fall down. Luckily, we got it within the first like 5 minutes of playing, so we got pretty lucky on that one. And used to, when we could only put like 1 quarter in there at a time, like in the slot, they just opened up the top of the machine where I could just throw a handful of quarters in like that right there. But used to, it would take, goodness, probably an hour to get a tower to crash down that was that humongous. But now we get them towers within the first like 5 minutes of playing. And I'm sure this is a lot more entertaining for you all. I mean, just imagine how long it takes to get the whole entire machine cleared out now, putting a bunch of quarters in there at once. Imagine they made it to where I could only put like 1 quarter in there at a time. Then that would take, my goodness, I'd say the videos would be at minimum 4 hours long. And that's if the game goes perfect. Oh yeah, that was a spectacular push on that right side there. Got a boatload of them $1,000 chips. Yeah, I just can't get over how many $1,000 chips we lost to the blue shelf on the right side. We lost like 150 grand and $25,000 chips on the left also. So even if that $50 chip is not in there, I will definitely pay that extra 100 grand today. It would definitely be worth it. And after we run out of quarters, I will check out 2 of those mystery bags that we've won. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully them mystery bags are loaded up really nice. And something else I would like to mention, used to, there was no way to win them towers that was on the blue shelves. And I'm pretty sure even if you did trick shot the tower into the playfield, they would just make you give them the chips back that was on that tower. I mean, even if you did trick shot something to the playfield, you'd have to give it back. Then probably about 12 months ago, about a year ago I guess, they started adding that $5 chip, and then they made it where you could pay 5 times the original buy-in. Then a couple months later, they lowered that down to like 2 times the original buy-in. Then they just started adding all these extra chips, like the $10 chip and stuff. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what else is going to add in there within the next couple of years. So anyhow, that right there was the last of the quarters. So let's go retrieve the quarters, and we'll try to get this massive tower to crash down. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. So before I continue playing, I'd like to go ahead and open up 2 of the mystery bags. So let's see, which one should I start with? Well, these blue mystery bags look pretty tempting, so I'm going to go with these ones first. So let's open up the dark blue mystery bag, see if there's anything nice and valuable in this one. Well, a couple more quarters fell down. Alright, let's see, what do we get? Oh my goodness, wow, check this out. We got that $50 chip and 2 gold dice. If you don't know what the gold dice are for, I get to roll these at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, the gold bars will multiply by those numbers. That is absolutely remarkable right there. So now let's move on to the other blue mystery bag. Hopefully this one is loaded up really well also. So let's see, what do we get? Nice, check this out. We got 2 more white dice. That is absolutely outstanding. So let's see, how many white dice does that make us in total now? 5 of them? Not bad at all. So let's try to get this remaining tower. And if we don't get it on this round, I will open up the other 2 mystery bags. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, I'd say that tower's about to go any moment now. There's still a huge stack of $25,000 chips on the left side. Well, a row of $25,000 chips, as I should say. Oh yeah, getting tons of $1,000 chips on that right corner. Nice, couple more $25,000 chips. This is doing exceptional today. It's been a marvelous game today, that's for sure. Yeah, this has definitely been the best game I played all day. But just remember, we still need to make a lot of money back to break even for the day. Come on, big money. Now this tower's hanging about halfway over the edge. It might be stuck against the glass, to be honest with you. Can't really tell. And after this round right here, I will probably go ahead and cash in the dark blue earbud after we open up the mystery bags. And then after that, I will cash in that $50 chip. I always like to cash in that $50 chip last. That way if we end up losing some stuff to the gutters, we would get it back. They'd put it back to the playfield. I mean, it'd be the smartest decision to cash that in last. That way you don't take a chance on losing anything else. Now, I can't believe that tower's still standing. Nice, we got it. That is absolutely incredible. So let's try to get them remaining $25,000 chips. I'd say those are going to move a lot better now since we done got that tower off of the left side. I think it was blocking those chips from moving forward. Well, we got that right side cleared out pretty much. $1,000 left on there. Shouldn't be that difficult to win. And it looks like we're about to trick shot $1,000 into the playfield. Back there on the pusher on the right side. Maybe 3,000. Those other two chips right back there in the back, they're moving also. Come on, big money. Nice, well we got that right side cleared out, and I think we got a couple more chips to go on the left. Nice, 50 grand right there. Alright, well let's finish out these quarters, might as well. Oh yeah, they're almost there. Come on, nice push. Oh yeah, all that money on the left side, it's moving forward each push. Hopefully it falls down within the next couple of seconds. Nice, that was a massive win right there. We got a whole bunch of $25,000 chips. I think we got a $10,000 chip on top of that. Not bad at all. Oh yeah, that last 75 grand, nice, we got it. So let's push on that right side. We got a couple quarters left. Let's try to get that last $1,000 chip. So it's right there on the edge. Oh yeah, it's almost there. Another push or two and we'll get it for sure. Nice, we got it. Got the whole entire machine cleared out. That is absolutely outstanding. So let's go ahead and open up them other two mystery bags. How does that sound? Alrighty, I'm back. So here's them other two mystery bags. So let's go ahead and start with the burgundy red mystery bag. Let's go ahead and check it out, see if there's anything nice and valuable in there. Oh my goodness, wow, look at all these dice. So we got 3 of the white dice, 3 silver dice. I have not seen the silver dice in there in forever. And I think a couple people down in the comments asked if they discontinued the silver dice. Well, I guess not, because there's 3 more in here today. That is amazing. We also got another gold dice too. It's not bad at all. So now let's go ahead and open up the green mystery bag. And anyhow, if you don't know what that silver dice is for, I get to roll them at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, the quarters will multiply by those numbers. Alright, well let's go ahead and see what's in the green mystery bag. Oh yeah, nice. Check this out. We got 2 more gold dice and another silver dice. That's what I'm talking about. So anyhow, let's go ahead and cash in that dark blue earbud. And they will put all that cash in the playfield. So let's call them back here and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's keep it pushing. So I cashed in that dark blue earbud and they loaded the whole entire machine up with cash. And I know what you're thinking. This is probably not a lot of money considering the $20 million buy-in. But keep in mind, this is still a very, very fun game to play. And the majority of you all down in the comments said you enjoyed the cash only bonus game. So I get to make some extra cash off of it, and y'all get entertained, so it's a win-win, right? Yeah, and for a while there, I'd say probably about 8, 9, 10 months, maybe a year passed by, they didn't have any cash in there at all. I mean, here and there you'd see the stacks of $100 bills. I think there'd be like 10 grand in each stack or something. Those was always a headache to win, because they would always get like jammed up against the glass right here, and it would just take hours to get them things to go into the loot chute. So anyhow, this is pushing pretty good so far. We've just about got the pusher all cleared out. Only a stack of 20s up there. Nice, we got it. And it looks like we're about to trick shot another $2,000 back into the playfield. That's fine with me. I'll take it. And after we get all this cash out of here, I will cash in that $50 chip. And they'll take everything that's falling down them gutters and they'll put it back into the playfield. And they'll also take all that stuff that's on the blue shelves and do a free reset and put that into the playfield also. So stay tuned for that. So anyhow, hope y'all are doing good and having a wonderful day so far. Remember, if this is your first time watching the channel and you're enjoying my videos, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the post bell notifications. That way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. Would help out tremendously. We're on the road to 140,000 subscribers. My goal is to get there by the end of this month, and that's only like 6 or 7 days away, so pretty much a week away. And we still got like a little over 7,000 subscribers to go to get to that 140,000 mark. So I'm going to need a lot of people to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I mean, that's if you enjoy the videos. If you're not enjoying the videos, you don't have to hit that subscribe button. But if you are enjoying them, I would highly recommend hitting that subscribe button. It'll help you all keep up with future videos also. So it's a pretty good thing to do, I guess. And also, whenever you hit the subscribe button, there should be a bell icon that's right next to it. And that's how you can turn on all notifications. And if you enable all notifications, you'll get notified on your phone, TV, laptop, computer, iPad, tablet, whatever device you're watching my videos on. And you just click on it whenever it pops up and it will take you right to the video. It should say like A&D Coin Pusher posted a brand new video. You can just click on it and you can watch the video right then and there. But sometimes if you don't have that bell icon turned on, the video that I post won't show up like right as I post it. Sometimes it takes like 5 or 10 minutes before it appears on YouTube. So that bell icon just makes it a lot easier for you all to keep up with future content. So go ahead and turn on that bell icon if you haven't already. So anyhow, that right there was the last of the quarters and we got it all cleared out of there. That is amazing. That cash only bonus game is awesome, I tell you. So anyhow, let's go ahead and cash in that $50 chip and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&D Coin Pusher has her turn. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $50 chip. They took everything that fell down in their loot box and all that stuff that was on the blue shelves, and they put it all into the playfield. Looks like we already lost a gold bar to the blue shelf on the right. I probably won't pay an extra 100 grand to have them put that back into the playfield. I just don't think it'd be worth it. Not for one gold bar anyway. Now if we end up losing some more gold bars or some chips to the blue shelf, then I'll definitely consider it. But for right now, I'm just going to say we're not going to pay that extra 100 grand. So that gold bar, it's lost. So, but this still should be a pretty good game. I mean, it's only one gold bar. There's still a bunch more in the playfield. So anyhow, they built like 2 towers of gold in there, and they built a massive pyramid of the chips back there on the pusher. Those are all the chips that had fallen down in their loot box. Looks like a whole bunch of $1,000 chips. $5,000 and $10,000 chips, $25,000 chips. They got it loaded up fantastically well. Oh yeah, that was a nice push right there. We're about to get the gold tower on the right. Nice, we got it. That was a humongous push right there. And also, getting back to talking about what I was saying a few minutes ago about hitting the like button and subscribing and stuff. Let's try to get 10,000 likes on this video right here. 10,000 likes. I know we can accomplish that. Just need everybody watching to hit that like button. Yeah, I've been trying to get 10,000 likes within the first 24 hours of a video being uploaded for the past like 4 or 5 weeks now. And we still can't make it past like 4,000 likes in a day. I think that's the most amount of likes I've ever been able to get. And I think I know why a lot of y'all don't hit the like button. It's because you're not signed into a YouTube account. Like, whenever you go to hit the like button, it'll say something like, you must sign in to hit the like button or something like that. It'll say something. So, pretty much, if I was you, I would create like a YouTube account. You don't have to post videos or nothing if you don't want to. But at least make an account with an email and password. That way you can subscribe to channels and stuff. My goodness, well, I just now realized that we just about got it all cleared out of there. And that loot chute is severely clogged up. Yeah, I'm not sure what's causing the stuff to get stuck in there like that. That's happening way too frequently now. Used to that only happen like maybe once a game. Now it's happening like 3 or 4 or 5, 6 times a game. Alright, well, it looks like there's 25 grand left on the left-hand side, so let's get that out of there. So anyhow, if we don't get 10,000 likes in a day on this video right here, starting tomorrow, I will lower the requirement to 5,000 likes in a day before I do that $500 million buy-in. So originally, like I've been saying the past couple of weeks, we get to 10,000 likes in a day, I will do a $500 million buy-in, but I'm going to lower that down to 5,000 likes. 5,000 likes in a day. And I know we can do that because I probably get about 25,000, 30,000 views in a day. I know at least 5,000 people could hit the like button. And I do appreciate all the ones that do hit the like button and watch the videos and stuff. It truly means a lot to me. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. My goodness, look at all those quarters right there. Yeah, it is that clogged up. My goodness, that's going to be like an infinite waterfall whenever we get that loot chute emptied out. Well, we got it all cleared out of there, so let's push a little bit more. We might as well finish out the quarters. Now, this is going to be pretty interesting to see what will happen whenever we get that loot chute cleared out. Like I said, it's probably going to be an infinite waterfall. This is going to be a pretty fun experiment. Alright, well, let's see what it does. Let's go get that loot chute cleared out. Yep, there it goes. That was an infinite waterfall right there. That was amazing. So anyhow, we got it all cleared out of there. That is absolutely spectacular. This has been a magnificent game today. Absolutely magnificent. So now I'm going to call them back here. I think we've won 17 dice in total. We got 8 of the white dice, 5 of the gold dice, and 4 of the silver dice. They will put all 17 of them dice back there on the pusher. We have to roll them on down to that lower level. Whatever they land on, we get to multiply our winnings and our gold by those numbers and our quarters. So let's call them back here and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, we're back. Let's keep it going. So I called them over here. They put all 17 of them dice back there on the pusher. So let's roll them on down to that lower shelf. Hopefully they all land on some enormous numbers. Well, we got a 5 and a 4 so far, so that's automatically 9 times my winnings. Well, looks like that other white dice landed on a 1, so the 1s do not count at all. So if any of them dice lands on 1s, just pretend they don't exist. Well, the rest of them are doing phenomenal though. Oh yeah. Well, a couple of the gold dice are landing on 2s, but that's alright. Still should be a pretty massive win for a $20 million buy-in. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and call it quits right there because we can't push too far, because if any of the dice fall over the edge or down those side slots, we'd lose them. They would become duds. So anyhow, it's not bad at all. The majority of them dice landed on some fantastic numbers. So I'm going to count everything up, multiply our winnings and our gold and our quarters by all that, and I'll let y'all know how much money we've made from a $20 million buy-in. Be right back. You all are not going to believe how much money I've won today. This is absolutely remarkable. I ended up winning $13,729,000 in chips, and all those white dice combined ended up multiplying my winnings by 26, and in total I ended up winning $356,000,000 $954,000 from a $20 million buy-in. That is absolutely exceptional. That's another huge life-changing jackpot win today. Absolutely mind-blowing. I was not expecting to win like that at all. And on top of that, I won 142 ounces of gold, and all them gold dice combined ended up multiplying the gold by 6. And in total, I ended up winning 852 ounces of gold today. And the spot price of gold is like $1,930 an ounce. So that means we got an extra $1,644,360 in gold today. That is absolutely phenomenal. And on top of that, we also won 3,927 quarters. And all those silver dice combined ended up multiplying the quarters by 17. And in total, I ended up winning 66,759 quarters today. And I'm going to divide that by 4 to get the dollar amount. So that means I got an extra $16,689.75 in quarters today. That is absolutely amazing. And last but not least, I ended up winning 7 Bitcoins. So that's 7 entries into the free $100,000 buy-in giveaway. So that's not bad at all for a $20 million buy-in. So if y'all enjoyed today's episode, be sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon. That way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. Also, if you want to check out a whole entire playlist of my videos, that will appear on the right side of the screen. And if you want to check out yesterday's video, the previous video, that will appear on the left-hand side of the screen. And if you want to subscribe, you can click that button up top there to subscribe. So anyhow, I'll see y'all on the next video. Y'all take care and have a wonderful day.